At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
It's a nice and cool Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here to do our weekend show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. We look over here towards the satellite and radar sponsored by Dana Simmons Real Estate Team. You can't even find a cloud in the sky this morning. That's because all that dry air doesn't even allow us to have any clouds this morning. If we have anything, it is just a couple of showers well offshore. Other than that, it is awfully quiet. Going to be a nice Saturday, pretty much setting up across our region. That's exactly what we want to see. Good outdoor activities today, right? Look at the current temperatures. There's no doubt about it. This is the coolest we have had so far this fall season, all the way down to Interstate 10 areas like Nome, Beaumont, and even Vidor into the upper 50s, 57 degrees currently right now in Vidor, Texas. You got Orange down to 62. You got majority of Louisiana into the 50s along Interstate 10 into the low 60s. The further north that you go, you start getting into the mid to upper 50s. That's really nice. And even down towards the coast like Crystal Beach at 68 degrees, even Angleton at 64 degrees. Friday morning was fairly nice as well too, but you can see we still are having a 5 to 7 degree difference in that change from Friday to Saturday. So you can tell that this is no doubt about it the coolest morning so far. Angleton, almost a 10-degree difference from Friday morning into this morning. This is thanks to our sponsor of Do Good Credit Union. We really like seeing those days when we have low humidity and really nice cool temperatures in the morning. We love that. Here's a upper level flow that we have thanks to Neutron Electrical Services. We can show you that ridge of high pressure has moved down to the southwest, keeping the door open with that flow coming right out of the north. That means drier air is going to continue to keep coming into our region really the rest of this weekend. And once we get into the middle of the week on Wednesday, we're going to see that high pressure ridge start coming back over the state of Texas. That just means that rain chances not happening with this type of pattern. So we're all over this weekend, even into early to middle of next week. Rain is going to be very hard to come by. But let's go look at the atmospheric moisture. You can see lots of dry air coming in. We don't want any fires at all because this can spread. We're already in a drought. Then you have this low level humidity or this low humidity pushing into our region and somewhat of a breezy conditions. That means that these fires, if they were to happen, they would spread rapidly because we're so dry and we have so much dry humidity or dry air across the region, so to speak, if we can talk this morning. But even as we get into Wednesday, notice that high pressure ridge is over us and it keeps us dry. We have some hope, just some hope, that once we get into Friday and possibly next weekend on Saturday, we might have a little bit of moisture that starts coming back into our region, maybe giving us some isolated shower opportunity. But we have not included that just yet because we're just now starting to see the potential for it. So here's our rainfall outlook the next 5 to 7 days. No, it's not broken. It's just no rain is expected at all. Maybe as we get into Friday and next week, there's some hope, but right now it is awfully dry. And this brings us to the drought monitor. The whole region is pretty much in the drought. We are starting to get some areas that we're starting to see that moderate level expand over Cleveland and Silsbee, getting closer to the Sour Lake. Southwest Louisiana, you can see a good portion of it is not included into a drought yet, but I would imagine in the next couple of weeks it definitely will because the pattern that we have is very hard to come by any rain. And being that we have so much of this dry air coming in, I would expect we're almost to seeing the flash drought-like conditions across the region. Here's our Futurecast, sponsored by Modern Concrete and Materials. It's really good outdoor today and tomorrow. The only thing you're going to see is some high clouds moving into the region on later this afternoon and evening, and again on Sunday. But other than that, no rain is in the forecast. So if you're doing anything outdoors, thumbs up, looks really great. This does bring us to our high temperatures later on this afternoon. This is sponsored by Switch Electric. We'll get into the mid to upper 80s today, a really nice Saturday. If you're going to the beach like Galveston or High Island, be into the low 80s, 81 degrees. Even Cameron Parish going to be at 84 and Pelican Island 84 as well too. So really nice day today. And another nice cool night tonight into Sunday morning. You see like areas like Houston be at 67 degrees down to the beach. You'll be into the low 70s. Galveston just a little bit warmer. But Beaumont and Orange wouldn't rule out the chance they could get close to 59 degrees, be close to 61 degrees. You get further to the north, will be into the mid to upper 50s. So a really another good night setting up into Sunday morning. We still have Tropical Storm Jerry. I don't know if it really is a tropical storm. This thing is really shredded from the shear the last couple of days, and it's going to continue to keep dealing with this wind shear. So it's just going to be a weakening trend the next couple of days for Jerry. You can see that it's going to eventually start curving away from the United States once we get into Monday and Tuesday. National Hurricane Center actually drops Jerry once we get into early Tuesday. You can see a weakening trend, especially on the wind speeds. Notice 50, 50, and 45. You see this thing's really just starting to weakening. Just biggest other than that we're seeing. Nothing is going on in the Gulf. Nothing's going on in the Caribbean. It is awfully quiet the next 7 to 10 days. We still expect that the season is pretty much officially over for Texas and Louisiana. If you zoom in, you look over here towards the Carolinas, you can see a nor'eastern starting to develop. But other than that, the rest of the tropical season is awfully quiet. Awfully quiet here the next 5 to 7 days here in southeast Texas. We got temperatures into the upper 80s, hugging the low 90s once we get into that high pressure ridge building over our region on Wednesday. But other than that, some really nice mornings and evenings the next 5 to 7 days across our region. Same thing in southwest Louisiana. Going to be very hard to come by any rain. If we do, it might be next weekend. But other than that, it is awfully dry. Temperatures into the upper 80s, but really nice mornings and evenings. If you haven't yet, please go download our app. It's on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Has some really neat features. We're going to continue to keep adding these features. And if you want to watch our shows, not only can you watch them on Facebook and YouTube, you can even go to them on our app as well. So if you haven't, please go download our app. I will see y'all again on Monday morning, but we will continue to keep doing updates on YouTube and Facebook and our app as well too. Our next video update will be on Sunday evening with Lucas Boswick. So thanks for watching us this morning. Have a wonderful Saturday and a good weekend. Enjoy the nice weather, especially the mornings and evenings. But other than that, have a good weekend and thanks again.